to our deck outdoor sunrise field experiments. Good morning, everybody. It's another edition of our Power Up for Prehab and Restoring and just kind of energizing from inside out to being safe and to building that resilience. Hope you're doing well. So what we have in store today, I really hope you can hear me all right. For today, we just got some movement on the mat. We're just going to start with, as we usually do, warming things up in place. And just kind of motion is lotion, remember that. Getting things moving, walking, marching on the spot, side to side, front to back. We'll just try that sequence a few times, or 5 times. Side, side, front, back. Thank you for tuning in, following along. Again, this is our live stream, so here we are today. And it's springtime to rejoice here in our pandemic time of pause together, time to try to find that silver lining and take back some control. Get the blood flowing, be in the present, be in the moment, not thinking about worry for the future. Last one, side, side, front, back, and back to our default jogging in place. So we're going to do a few exercises here, upright on our feet. And if you can, picking up the pace. Before we then go down to the mat and continue to do some mobilization, basic stuff that anyone can do to do a kickstart or to do it for the first time, going at your own pace. Main thing is we're in the present moment, trying to take back some control, doing our little jump start here from inside out. Getting things moving and not being too worried about the future. Let's go and do some curtsies. Trying to activate the hips, our balance. If you need to, take your hands out to the side. All you need is a little bit of space in your home or your workplace. One more time. Okay. Now we're going to move it down to the mat. Just going to make some adjustments here. Bring it down a little bit, change the angle. Yep. Bring it down a little bit here. Hopefully that works out well. So what we're going to do here to start off with is our kind of 90-90 switches. Just trying to get some mobilization in the hips, breathing through, really driving the inside knee down. Motion is lotion. Nice to do one of these lives outdoors, getting a little bit of sunlight reflection in this kind of walled up area where we're broadcasting from. Reflection bouncing off the window of one of the buildings here. Just work within your comfort level, and each time maintaining good flow of breath, so you can take it just a little further. Now we're going to try one on your front. And you're just going to kind of reach, wrap around the back. And the more free you can be, then we're really trying to open up the hips. Try to keep right angle at your knee. We're going to do one more as part of our warm-up. Then we're going to do a few core-oriented exercises today. You just swap out. It's a little dance here. Keep changing. Keep switching the sweep behind. Like our little dance. Lean into that. One more each. Keep the knee between the hands, align with mid-chest, mid-body. And we're going to do figure 4. Lying your back. Bring this knee into this shoulder. Swap it out. Let this knee drive on its own before you reach. Let this knee and leg start to come towards the same side shoulder. Then just a little bit of side to side. Onto your front. And then last one for mobilization and part of our warm-up is going to be our cat, cow, cat and cow. Let your chin drop all the way down. Try to draw your navel inward towards your spine. And also separate your shoulder blades. In this part of the cat. And then looking up and out with your chest, sternum looks up and out. Just try to Get into a flow. Good. All right, hope you're doing well so far. We're going to try a couple of simple kind of core-oriented exercises. First one actually is going to be where you're actually going to position these mats so you can get both angles. The first one we're going to do is just a simple hip lift. And you want to exhale sharply. Exhale sharply as you go into that exertion and really the engagement. We're going to do 30 seconds. If your back is bothering you, make sure you bend your knees. And you can just simply go slightly out and slightly in as a modification. Next one we're going to do on your back is really try and engage your pelvic tilt. Press the small of your back into the floor. Bring one leg out and whip it around. Whip it around. Keep it engaged. And change sides. One more. Good. Yeah, from there, just going to do a nice, simple kind of flutter kick. Again, if your lower back bothers you, you're going to bend the knees. Just going to try to alternate here. Remember to smile, and of course, try to breathe as we're doing it. Good, so 30 seconds of each. The next one's a bit of an acceleration coming up. Okay, so these are all low, definitely low impact floor exercises you can do just in a small space of your living space, your workspace, wherever you may be. And it takes 15 minutes. So with this one, you want to think length. So in stages, I actually show it to you from the side. Long. Take a deep breath in. Really try to zip up through the spine, but also lengthen while you're zipping up through the spine. Lift up, reach up. That's number one. Number two is trying to keep the length and reach out. Just, as if there's a ledge out here, up top, but in front of you. Okay, that's step two. And finally, in the forward phase, step three is just somewhere in the region of your toes. And then finally, you're recoiling, but resisting, touching down one vertebra at a time. And back to the beginning, take a deep breath in, stand by, and you want to accelerate into that first stage of the forward phase. 1. 2 is reach for that shelf, halfway through, and 3 is going to be somewhere in the region of the toes, a little lower down in front. And then start to decelerate, Control slowly. If there's a free fall, then you just catch yourself, touch down. We're going to try 3 more. In real time. Switch the angle. And slowly back. Exhaling the other way up. Slowly back. Good. Next one's going to be a plank with a pelvic tilt. A very critical foundation type of move. So you're going to be here. Look at the space of your low back. How they have natural S, bottom part of the rounded bit of the S in our lumbar spine. But when we get into the tilt, that kind of levels out and engaging the glutes. And so we're just going to go S spine, lumbar spine, levels out as you engage into your tilt. You hold the tilt, hold that plank for 3 seconds and release. Repeat. Engage, fire that area, release. Engage, release. 2 more times. Try to intensify that feeling and relaxing everywhere else. 1 more time. Engage, holding, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so for the next one, you bring your legs right apart, and you want to think long through your spine. Really important. Okay, we're going to kind of look like a bit of a windmill here in the way that we move in this plane close to the ground. So, first thing is imagine your spear in the sky, getting a length, and trying to maintain that as you slowly rotate the trunk to one side, and your goal is pinky to your baby toe. Once, and then a second time. Twice. Lifting, resetting in the middle, and then right over to the other side. Same thing. Try a trunk rotation, and then slide forward. Combine those 2, and continue. Go 3 more. Try to rotate as far over as you can. But get a little more rotation each time, and as you reach, try to rotate more. 1 more. And relax that. Okay, so for our last one, before we do our little stretch to finish off, the last one, pretty simple in terms of setup. So it's going to kind of be an engagement, an isometric hold. Simply going to try a minute with your feet off the ground. So you can think about your low back tucking it under, tailbone tucks under, And starting now, you're just going to try to maintain this position. I have a timer here, you know. That's my little secret. That's the big reveal. You gotta follow the series. You gotta do more than watching. You're taking mental notes. That's good. It's 25 seconds, by the way. Doing great. For those of you actually giving it a try. Last 15 seconds. Bringing it home. Feel that isolation work. Feel the blood flow. Shoulders relax. Chest out. And slowly releasing out. Nicely done. Okay, just come to sitting. Feel yourself getting a little bit warm now. And this is just kind of our taking control back, doing a little bit of prehab with our warm-up and mobilization. But also kind of, you know, I've been using the term restore a little bit lately. But this is kind of, it is very much a jump start for us again. So we're going to roll the shoulders 6 times forward and 6 to the back. Hopefully you're hearing me okay today. It's a little quieter in the environment at this point where it feels like just us. Now I'm going to do neck roll. There are some other sounds in the area, but we'll switch in to go the other way. Okay, so then to finish, we're going to take your one arm behind your body, almost like you're going to be taken into custody. Take that arm behind, and then you're going to bring your ear to shoulder, but try not to compromise by doing anything but keeping the rest of your body straight, upright, lifting tall, and just let gravity do its thing. And very gently, you're going to place the free hand to encourage this line here. Let me give you a side view. Tuck the chin in. Each exhale, see if you can go release just a little bit further across. Reach the other arm behind, lifting tall, ear to shoulder. Take a deep breath in. Try to settle everything before we anchor with this free hand. And then slowly draw across. Try to tuck the chin and remember, flow of breath is key here. And then back to roll, and then one more check-in, neck roll. Try try to let the neck relax all the way down, and importantly, try to keep the shoulders relaxed, because generally we keep a lot of tension in the upper back and shoulders. So check in the shoulders first, and then begin once around. Breathing through. And switch. And back to center. There we are. Well, I've enjoyed bringing this to you today. First outdoor experience in terms of this latest pandemic situation. Hopefully you can get some time outdoors too. Real important to do so, and to take time for yourself, for us to take a bit of control back from inside out. That's where we get our power. It's from the inside, and that radiates out. So it's just about getting into habits and not dwelling on the things that we can't control. Which, if we wanted to kind of obsess in that mindset, we could spend a lifetime there. So I'm suggesting that for a moment we attempt to renew and put a brave step forward and cultivate some better well-being for ourselves and build up our resilience. So have a great day, everyone, and any feedback, please likes or shares, comments. If there's anything we can do for you personally, please feel to reach out. I'm Barry from Inside Out. Obviously, it's been an honor to be with you, and hopefully you've been able to hear today. I guess I'll see at some point from your comments, or maybe a bit of playback later. So from the first time in the outdoors with you, wishing you a great one. Well done today. Now it's time to turn things off. Thanks, everyone. Bye for now.